Australia's coastline, a breathtaking, rugged stretch that's longer than most countries have borders. But beneath the sun-soaked beaches and turquoise waves lies a strategic frontline like no other. Guarding these vast shores is a challenge of epic scale, complexity, and innovation. Today, Australia faces an evolving security landscape in the Indo-Pacific, where tensions simmer and stakes keep rising. So how does this island nation defend its coasts? The answer lies in a bold new approach, packed with futuristic technology, cutting-edge weaponry, and a military mindset built for speed, precision, and resilience. Buckle up, because Australia's coastal defense in 2025 and beyond is not just about protection. It's about domination of its maritime domain. Why Australia's coastline matters more than you think. Stretching over 25,000 kilometers, Australia's coastline isn't just some pretty backdrop for surfers and beachgoers. It's a vital shield and gateway to the nation's heartland. To the north and west lie some of the world's most contested waters, critical sea lanes that connect the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Control here means influence over global trade, access to resources, and a strategic edge in regional power dynamics. With growing assertiveness from regional rivals and shifting alliances, Australia can't simply rely on geography and goodwill. The country needs a coastal defense that's layered, modern, and relentless. Enter the new coastal defense system. Strike with precision and power. In recent years, Australia launched a game-changing coastal defense initiative, building a lethal shield designed to cover its northern approaches. And trust me, it's no ordinary setup. At the core are two missile systems revolutionizing how Australia threatens any hostile vessel or force approaching its shores. First up is the Precision Strike Missile, or PRSM. This isn't your everyday rocket. Mounted on mobile platforms like HIMARS, PRSM rockets deliver pinpoint strikes over 500 kilometers, targeting ships or land installations with deadly accuracy. Its speed and range mean that any moving target in Australia's maritime frontier faces a missile with no mercy and no second chances. Working hand in hand is the Naval Strike Missile, the NSM. Designed for deadly silence and surprise attacks, the NSM is a stealthy cruise missile that ensures Australia's coastlines are too hot to handle. Mounted on versatile vehicles and naval platforms alike, NSMs combine speed, low flight trajectories, and sophisticated guidance systems to neutralize threats before they even know what hit them. Together, these missile systems create a nearly impenetrable bubble, deterring, and if necessary, taking out threats far from Australian shores. The underwater game-changer, Ghost Shark attack drones. But Australia's defense didn't stop at the surface. Imagine gigantic, stealthy underwater drones prowling the depths like ghost sharks, silent hunters with the power to detect, track, and strike enemy vessels beneath the waves. Australia is investing more than $1 billion in these groundbreaking underwater autonomous vehicles, pushing the boundaries of naval warfare into the future. Developed by Endural Australia, these ghost sharks will operate alongside Australia's growing submarine fleet, multiplying surveillance reach and offensive power, while often staying completely undetected. They're not just toys, they're a strategic task force that's critical for monitoring the vast Indian Ocean approaches, preventing incursions, and providing Australia with second-to-none underwater intelligence and strike options. Hardened and ready, upgraded bases as force multipliers. Modern defense doesn't rely solely on tech. Australia knows that hardened, well-positioned bases are the backbone of operational success. That's why Australia is radically modernizing its northern and western bases, turning them into forward hubs for rapid deployment, sustained surveillance, and joint multinational training exercises. From the remote Cocos, Keeling Islands to strategically vital locations in Western Australia, these upgraded bases extend Australia's eyes and ears far out into its maritime domain. With resilient infrastructure designed to operate in extreme conditions, think tropical storms, remote supply lines, and long isolation, these bases ensure that Australia's defense forces can react faster and strike harder, way beyond the mainland's immediate shores. Manned and unmanned forces, a dynamic duo. Australia's strategic vision embraces the future battlefield, one where manned systems and unmanned machines work together seamlessly. On the surface, you have patrol vessels, aircraft, and ground units constantly on alert. Above and below them buzz a fleet of drones, unmanned aerial vehicles scouting thousands of square kilometers with advanced cameras and sensors, autonomous underwater drones silently tracking enemy movements, and robotic surface vessels ready to intercept threats. This manned-unmanned teaming means enhanced battlefield awareness, faster decision-making, and lethal effects delivered with minimal human risk. It's a new kind of warfare where the skies, seas, and even seabeds are densely layered with sensors and weaponry, all underpinned by rapid data sharing and AI-assisted targeting. Supremacy in the skies and seas. Australia's Royal Australian Navy and Royal Australian Air Force are the backbone of its coastal defence power projection. The Navy operates stealthy destroyers, frigates, and corvettes equipped with advanced radars and missile systems designed for multi-domain combat. It's also building next-generation submarines capable of remaining submerged longer and delivering strikes deeper into enemy waters. Meanwhile, the Air Force maintains cutting-edge surveillance and strike capabilities, patrolling long distances with P-8 Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft, operating F-35 stealth fighters, and coordinating these assets with missile launch systems on the ground and sea. Joint drills with allies like the United States, Japan, and India sharpen tactical edge, hone interoperability, and send a clear message: Australia's coastal security is no lone island effort. Fighting the invisible war, cyber and drone threats. Not all threats come from ships or planes. The digital battlefield is as critical as the ocean itself. Australia has developed a robust cyber defense capability to detect, deter, and strike back against digital attacks aimed at disrupting command, control, or critical infrastructure. Additionally, counter-drone technologies are being rapidly deployed to combat the rise of small, low-flying attack drones that could threaten bases, ships, or coastal installations. This multi-layered defensive shield ensures opponents won't find easy backdoors to cripple Australia's maritime defenses in the heat of conflict. Australia's strategic vision, sovereignty and regional balance. Australia's defense planners have a clear doctrine: defend the homeland with overwhelming and layered capabilities, secure sea lanes vital to trade, and contribute actively to regional stability. This means maintaining a credible deterrent, ready to deny adversaries freedom of movement near Australian waters from multiple domains: sea, air, and undersea. The strategy is clear: resilience at home, reach far beyond the shore, and influence the broader Indo-Pacific balance of power. What this means for the future. Australia's coastal defence in 2025 and beyond is a story of transformation. No longer just a maritime nation relying on distance and diplomacy, but a formidable force with the tools to shape its own fate. Next time you think about Australia's blue horizon, picture an integrated military machine: missiles ready to launch, ghostly drones prowling below, stealthy warships cutting through the waves, and aircraft dominating the skies. Australia may be an island, but in modern warfare, islands can be powerhouses. Armed with innovation, strategic vision, and determination, Australia is ready to secure its future, no matter what the tides bring. If you found this dive into Australia's coastal defense exciting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more military deep dives that unveil the hidden giants of global security.